Hi, my name is Pam Doneen, and I was going to share with you how my first week of Nutrisystem went. I'll show you what I ate in a day. I'll tell you what my takeaways were for the week, and I will also show you what my results are. So anyway, the first week on Nutrisystem, it's really low calories. They want to give you a jump start on losing weight, so you only eat a Nutrisystem breakfast, shake, lunch, snack, and dinner, as well as non-starchy vegetables. You can eat as many non-starchy vegetables as you want. And then after your first week, you do add in some more grocery store items. So anyway, the first week I was thinking, I can't have coffee creamer because you're not allowed to have anything extra. So I was thinking, it's going to be horrible drinking black coffee. And you know what? I made it. I made it without my coffee creamer. I drank black coffee. The other thing, I always drink a glass of wine at night with my husband. And guess what? Made it. Didn't drink my wine. So anyway, let me show you what a day of food looks like for me, as well as I'll show you a clip of a hike that I went on, the view from up on top. It's beautiful. So anyway, let's go look at the food. Oh, wait, I almost forgot one thing, and that was talking about exercise on your first week of food. Nutrisystem gives you this pamphlet on what to expect your first week and how to navigate it. One of the things they recommend is keeping exercise at a minimum because the calories are so low. Well, right now in my area, it's gorgeous fall weather. The leaves are turning, the sun is out, and we have amazing hiking areas, and I really didn't want to miss out. I've always heard of top-notch athletes that eat a plant-based diet and perform obviously top-notch. So I thought, okay, increase my vegetables and then go hiking. I hiked 6 days out of the 7, and I kept the hikes right about an hour long, and I did great. I didn't get tired. I felt fine. I wasn't feeling like I was starving. So yeah, if you're not wanting, I guess, to decrease your exercise, increase your vegetable intake. Okay, so now let's go look at a day of food from last week. This morning I'm sauteing onions, peppers, and cherry tomatoes that I am going to put over this turkey ham and cheese omelet. I sprayed the pan with just a little cooking spray. You're allowed to use cooking spray for free. As I was chopping my vegetables, I was thinking about where they came from. The red and orange peppers, as well as the onions, came from my brother, who is a produce broker. He stayed with us last weekend and brought those to us. The green peppers came from a good friend of mine's garden. She also supplies me in chicken eggs because she has chickens. They are so good. The little orange cherry tomatoes came from my garden. My sister-in-law told me about them. They're really a sweet variety. Super good. When I'm done with my finished product, I'll show you. I made extra because I'm going to make eggs for my husband, and I cut extras so that I could have them for tomorrow. Here's the finished product. It looks and smells really good. This is my husband's plate. We're going to sit down and have breakfast together. It's nice to make similar foods as the rest of the family so you can enjoy your meals together. I'm getting ready to have my mid-morning snack, and one of the things I'm having is the green juice that I make with my juicer. I use spinach, arugula, kale, celery stalks, and carrots. I don't love the flavor, but I feel good drinking it, and it's a way to get my vegetables in and cravings gone. So I'm going to have that, and then about 20 or 30 minutes later, I'll have the Nutri-Crush protein shake, which I really like. I've used protein shakes for years, many different ones, and this one I will have to say is one of the better shakes I've had. It's not chalky and the flavor is really good. So anyway, this is what I'm having for mid-morning snack, and when it's lunch, I will show you what I'm having. What I'm having for lunch today are the loaded mashed potatoes. So they're these loaded mashed potatoes and a cucumber. And I think that'll be a really good lunch. And I already tasted the potatoes, really like the flavor. What I had yesterday that was really nice was this Nutrisystem chocolate peanut butter bar. And it was nice because I had a book group that I went to meet with, and then I needed to run errands afterwards. So it was perfect to have in my car and be able to just go run my errands and not get hungry. So anyway, lunch today. So I'm going to have my afternoon snack, and I'm having the white cheddar popcorn, and then also tomato juice is one of the vegetables you can have. And I just heated it up and I'm drinking it like tomato soup. I went on a really nice fall hike with a good friend of mine, and it just feels good to have, you know, like a warm soup now. And it's this organic tomato juice is what I bought. It has less sodium. I tried to find a low sodium one at Fred Meyer. That's where I was shopping and couldn't find one. So I just got the organic because it was like half the amount of sodium as the other tomato juices. So anyway, I'm just gonna have my warm tomato juice and my white cheddar popcorn, and I'll check in when I do my dinner. Tonight for dinner, I am going to have the spaghetti squash. And I was thinking because it was a squash that it would be more on the carbohydrate list. Most of the squashes are, but not the spaghetti squash. So I'm gonna do the spaghetti squash and I'm gonna have it with the ravioli. And there's enough sauce on the ravioli that could spread onto the spaghetti squash. So yeah, it should be really good. I thought I would show you there's definitely enough red sauce from the ravioli to go onto the spaghetti squash. And I only cooked half of the squash this evening because I wasn't super hungry, and I'm sharing it with my husband. If I was hungry and having a hungry night, I would have just cooked the whole squash and that portion would have been double that size. So yeah, there's plenty of sauce to go on the spaghetti squash. Here is a view from my morning hike. It's a great way to start the day. So before I get into what my takeaways are for the week, if you could hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And also subscribe and the notification, because I'm gonna keep posting videos of my Nutrisystem journey. So anyway, my takeaways for the week. My number one takeaway, huge takeaway, is eat more vegetables. I need to put more vegetables into my life. I'm really good about putting vegetables into my dinners, but then the rest of the day is so hit and miss. And if I was eating vegetables, I wouldn't be on a diet. So that's a huge takeaway, is to add more vegetables. I didn't add vegetables into every meal that I was eating. My thought process is, if I'm eating something, pair it with a vegetable. But hey, there's so many days where I felt busy, or I was out running errands or doing something that I didn't eat a vegetable with what I was eating, but it was in my mind to pair it with a vegetable. So that's my number one takeaway that I want to keep even after I'm off of this Nutrisystem diet, is to just have vegetables throughout my day. They're good for us. My second takeaway is I don't need to drink wine every night. I was drinking wine every single night. I don't need to do that. I switched to a flavored seltzer water this week. I'm fine. So anyway, I do get to add in 2 4-ounce glasses going forward on Nutrisystem, and I need to do that for my whole life. I don't need wine every night. 2 times a week would be plenty. So anyway, let's go take a look at what my results were this week. Okay, time for my first weigh-in. Let's see how this goes. $138.2. This is my 1 week weigh-in this morning. So let's see how it goes for the week. 135.2, that is 3 pounds. I'm good with that. Very happy. So having a 3-pound weight loss this week, totally happy with. Really excited because I did not get hungry and my energy stayed high. Again, because I was eating so many vegetables. So anyway, give me a thumbs up if you would. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.